Hi everybody, welcome. How's everybody doing? Cheerleader, Squid, the ID score. Yeah, no worries. I like the new name. Yeah, I definitely do remember you. Don't worry, Score. But yeah, what's up, Supersonic Chow? Casual Spoon. What is this? But yeah, no, what's up, Spoonie? How's it going? Is the stream going to 10 again tonight? Probably. Yeah. I would assume so, considering how much of a pain Drampa is. But yeah, I think 10 is probably a pretty safe bet. Sometime around there for sure. 9:30, 10. Definitely. Because I started later. Yo, what's up, Melissa? You got the code? Nice. And hello, Nad. Last, thou has started. Yeah, apologies for starting a little later today. Obviously, I tried to aim for 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I'm supposed to stream at that time. But I had to eat a little bit later than I initially planned on today. And I had to run a few errands, so that's why I ate later. And anyway, everything got pushed by like half an hour, which really sucked. But I am here now. Many of you guys are here now. It's great to see y'all. Yeah, let's get right into it. Drampa has been, yeah, to put it lightly, a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, it really is a frustrating hunt. And a very slow hunt, obviously, which is what makes it so frustrating. We've seen it go, I think, honestly, at some points it must have gone like 90 turns without calling a single, you know, other Drampa in successfully. And that sucks, because that takes a long time. Like, 90 turns is a lot of time just to get one Drampa. But hopefully it just means that if we do get it today, it'll be that much more hype, and you guys will get to see it live. That'd be very, very cool. But anyway, welcome. I hope everybody's having a stellar week so far. It's nearing the end of the week, getting closer to that big old Super Bowl weekend. I don't know if any of you guys watch football or anything like that. I'm Canadian, so I like the Super Bowl and all that, and I like football, especially playoff football. But I'm not gonna. Don't worry, I'm not gonna. I've already talked about it in length about who I think is gonna win and whatnot. But it is just a little small exciting thing. However, I do feel like, yeah, because we're gonna be streaming Sunday anyway before the Super Bowl. I'm gonna save any of that talk for Sunday as to not, you know. Yeah, we are here for Pokemon, not football. But it's exciting. It's a cool thing. I feel like January is a very, very slow month. Like, I was talking about this with Roy, as well as my brother, and it is. It's a really, there's no real holidays. Like, there is MLK Day, which is, you know, that's a big deal and a long weekend and whatnot. But it's like, you know what I mean? That's more of like a memorial type holiday as opposed to a celebratory one. And it is a bit of a celebration as well, obviously. But I just mean, there's not really a big holiday. Everyone's kind of broke from the holiday season. So, you know, no one's really going out spending money. It's cold, at least where I live. It's cold, it's frozen, so everyone kind of hibernates. It's a very long, drawn-out, slow kind of month. But February has a lot of awesome things to offer. It's got, you know, the Super Bowl, I think the Oscars, if you're into that kind of, like, award shows and whatnot. It's got a lot. And, like, actually, January had some decent games, the Monster Hunter World and Dragon Ball Fighters. But Shadow of the Colossus comes out in February, which is really hype for a lot of PS4 owners. There's our first Drampa of the night, too, which is awesome. That didn't take as long as I was, you know, scared that it might. But, yeah. Wait, the stream just went offline for like a second? That is so weird. What? That is so weird. It is definitely back. It didn't even drop on my end. That's super, super odd. Let me check. Yeah, even my live dashboard says everything's fine. That is so weird. Huh. I think that might have been on YouTube's end this time, guys. Missing number. I love it. But yeah, no, January is a very, very slow month is all I was saying. But February has a lot more to offer. And I'm excited. I'm excited because February also means it's 1 month closer to summertime as well as E3 and, you know, big video games, especially Nintendo stuff. Yeah, it seems good now though. Yeah, that's super weird. Like, it literally never even dropped the frame on my OBS. It's still in the green. Very, very odd. But yeah, that is unfortunately YouTube gaming. It's not always the most practical, I'll be honest. Why do you like shiny hunting? Mostly, I think for me, I have a completionist collector's type mentality where I really, really enjoy getting rare things, collecting rare things. That might not be the best or like purest answer for it, but I think that's why I do it. I love the thrill of the chase, the thrill of the hunt, and you know, when you finally do get that shiny popping up, you feel validated, you feel overwhelmed. It's just such a great feeling. It's an addictive feeling when you do find the shiny, especially on stream. It just adds to that feeling even more so. But yeah, I think for me that's the particular reason, is that I love just having like the rarer form of a Pokemon. But also in some cases I just love the palette. Like there's certain Pokemon I think their shinies are better than their regular forms. That being, you know, everything from Minior, Litten. I think honestly I prefer Popplio's form to its regular one. What else is there that I really prefer? The shiny form of Alolan Marowak. Yeah, so there are definitely a few that I'm just like, man, like that's a good Crabrawler. Yeah. Alola from work, what's up, Chilean Pokemaster? How are you today? I got a shiny Mew, beautiful Connor, beautiful. Mojo the Destroyer, let's get that shiny today. Thank you so much, Mojo, for that donation. Mojo the Destroyer hype, thank you so much. Stan, I couldn't ask her today. That makes 2 days, because you're supposed to ask her yesterday, too. But no, it's all good, JPB. What's up, though? But yeah, thank you so much for the donation. As I always say to you guys, you know, donations very much appreciated, but not, you know, necessary. So thank you. It really does mean a lot. Mojo the Destroyer hype. And, yeah, thank you, my friend. Thank you. And we will get this shiny. Do not worry. I don't know what day. I don't know what time. It all kind of depends on Drampa and its lackluster, you know, geriatric cries here. But when it does eventually call in something, that'll be awesome. What's your fave hot red movie? I don't know what that means. I love the Mimikyu tattoo. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually covering it up today because I don't have any t-shirts. I have to do laundry. But thank you. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate that. Stan, Nat said your new ink looks dope. Can we get a peek? It does look good, but yeah, unfortunately, this is like the worst shirt I possibly could have worn because the sleeves don't really go up enough. But there it is. There it is. You can see it hiding under there. But yeah, it looks really good. It's a really hard tattoo to like get right angled on stream because of where I'm sitting and whatnot. But still, but yeah, thank you, Nat, and yeah, no, you got to see, and JKXE. It has been a long one. Let's, one sec here. Sorry. It popped out before I could actually see it. Let's hope for it. Thank you so much, JKXE. JKXE hype. I really do appreciate that. You were awesome, my friend. And, yeah, you, like, that is really kind of you. Again, not necessary, but thank you so much. I do seriously appreciate that, that contribution. Helps the community. Oh, also, I did, I actually boxed it back and put it away. But I did test my, my new 2DS capture card, the 2DS, like, XL, or the new 2D. Anyway, the point is, it arrived super fast. I ordered it on Saturday, like, the Saturday it just passed. It shipped and got here on Tuesday while I was streaming, and I tested it after, and it seems like it does work fine. It seems everything is good. I didn't have to uninstall anything too serious. Like, it pretty much just replaced the old one completely. It uses the same software, it uses the same drivers. So yeah, it was really easy. It was very smooth transition. So hopefully that means that I'm gonna be able to make a nice dual hunt shiny type no stream one day. We'll see what's gonna all happen with it, but yeah, I'm really excited for that. And it works. Yeah, no, it's awesome. And that again is because of so many of you guys, your generosity, the shirts that you purchased, or the just coming to stream, even $2 donations, like, they really do help, and it all kind of added up, and it allowed me to go out and get that. So I want to thank everybody in the community for that. I wouldn't have been able to secure one that quickly without all your guys' help, and yeah, I couldn't believe how quickly it shipped, though. Like, that was so crazy. But yeah, and also JKXE, welcome to the Top Rhino Club, my friend. As it is a new month, Top Rhino has reset. Thank you again to Taco. I don't know if Taco's around right now, but Taco was the Top Rhino for the month of January. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Taco, if you're listening. And yeah, welcome JKXE to the club, my friend. Hey, Stan, when are you expecting hopefully Smash Switch? So it's actually, that's a great question. I was thinking about that. I think about it actually, I'd say once every other day. So very, like, a lot, frequently. So I was thinking about it today with Nintendo's, like, their online and stuff. And here's the thing. I feel like if it comes out this fall season, because we still don't really know what their big fall, like, winter holiday game is for this coming, like, October, November. Obviously, you know, the year that just passed, 2017, it was Super Mario Odyssey. Like, but this year, it could be Fire Emblem, it could be Animal Crossing, it could be Super Smash Brothers, like a DX port of the Wii U game, or it could even potentially be Pokemon, because they just recently said that it could still happen in 2018. It probably won't, but it could. So, also, we just got a brand new sub from Evans Tulungan. Thank you, Evans. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Welcome to the Stampede, Evans, and yeah, enjoy this stream, even if it takes a long time for Drampa to call. But yeah, so we don't know what Nintendo's big game, but they will have a big game, and they've announced that their online service is coming in September, I believe, which would lead me to believe that we're gonna get a big game sometime in like October-ish area or something. Yo, and JKXE just got into post game. Gonna go for my first shiny Milk Tank after I get the shiny Charm. That is wonderful. That is beautiful. Thank you so much again for that donation, JKXE hype. Seriously, it's too much. It's too much. But thank you. You're incredible. And yeah, congratulations on making it to the post game. Good luck. And Milk Tank. Why specifically Milk Tank? You don't have to donate. Just tell me in the chat. But why specifically Milk Tank? Are you does it have value or meaning or anything? But other than that, yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much, JKXE hype. And yeah, you're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Remix. They will not come until after Gen 8. There is no chance that we get Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Remix before Gen 8 because the newest engine has not been created yet. We will only get remakes on engines that have already been created because it's an easy copy and paste of assets. However, we cannot do the same if we start with, yo, Casual Spoon! Oh my god, Spoony! Are you serious? Dibs on top Rhino. Also, today I joined the realm of Blondes. What should I expect? Oh my god, sorry, one sec. What should I expect from the world now that I'm an entirely new person? Well, there's that old cliche about blondes have more fun. I don't know if it's true, because I've never really been a total brunette, I guess. I've always been kind of like sandy, light brown kind of hair, but I don't know. I've been in this weird, sometimes my hair looks blonde, sometimes it doesn't. But either way, Casual Spoon hype first and foremost, my friends. Please, please, please give Casual Spoon some love. Post those cutlery emotes if you got them. But yeah, thank you so much, Casual Spoon. You're wonderful, Spoony. You're the best. I'm an amazing mod, and that was just, oh my god, you really didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. And yes, as a blonde, I don't know. First of all, I think that's really cool. I think it's always nice, like, playing with your look, I guess, right? Like, it's always keeps people on their toes, and I definitely have been known to do that kind of stuff. Only once have I dyed my hair, but I've done other things just in terms of, like, what I'll wear, fashion, or, like, things like that. I sometimes do the most random thing, but I think you'll enjoy it. I think it'll be good. You know, I think it might make you feel more bubbly. It might make you feel more, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, social, perhaps? I don't know. It's really hard to say until you kind of live it. And it's like, because the only experience I have personally is with white hair, which, again, as I've said before, because I'd never dyed my hair until that point, anybody who was not familiar with what I did for work, who kind of, you know, like, uncles, like long, like, old friends from high school and stuff, if I'd run into them at, like, the mall or something, they just kind of assumed I was going through some weird, like, quarter-life crisis type deal, because they were like, he never dyes his hair. Now it's white. It's not even, like, darker or lighter or, like, but blonde's a very, like, you know, it makes sense. It makes a lot more sense, I think, and people probably won't question it as much. So I think it's awesome. I think you're going to love it, and I think you might even want to keep it through the summer. Mark my words, but we'll see, Either way, I'm sure it looks great, and that's, yeah, again, congratulations. How can I DM you on Discord? I want to give you my server link. You can't DM me on Discord. I really don't do DMs anywhere anymore, just from the simple fact that I had one unfortunate case where somebody was being a little bit too, I'm trying to use the best possible word here. There's words, but I don't want to use them because, you know, again, I've said this before, but I don't think this person meant any harm, but I do think they didn't have a filter. They had no awareness of the things that they were requesting and the questions they were asking were over the line and a little bit creepy. And so, you know, that's why I'm very careful about it. I don't say who it was or anything like that. But yeah, it left me feeling very, very uncomfortable. And since then, I don't open up my DMs. I'm sorry. Quarter Life Crisis is the name of my new biography. I feel like a lot of us have it because this is kind of the first generation where we hit this plateau, like where we have to slowly kind of force our way into adulthood. Xavier, one sec. Sorry, Xavier. Xavier, Xavier Spraggins, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede Spraggins, and I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. But yeah, this is the first kind of like era where we're kind of going into, you know, like adulthood with all of this information at our disposal. Like having the internet, having computers in our hands at all times, being phones. It's a different thing. So I think there's so much. Not only is there so much, like, information, but also there's so much envy because of people, like, you know, you can follow all of your friends, and not even your friends, sometimes even people you might not get along with, and compare yourself to, and kind of, you know, want to, you know, exceed their expectations or whatever, and they might post something crazy, and then you feel guilty because you're not at that state yet. So I do think there is something to that, and I do think there's definitely this weird shift between like that post kind of, or even like while you're in it, but like that kind of post college, between like the last few years of college and the first years of like, you know, your mid 20s, your late 20s, like that kind of, I think there really is a weird cultural thing going on right now with that. But anyway, that's maybe that's just me whining, but yes. Hi, what's up, Omar? What editing software do you use? I'm learning Hit Film Express. I use Adobe Premiere. Yeah. Hello, Mindless Enigma. What's up? How you doing? I've been gone for 5 minutes. I don't know what's going on, but I'm guessing that Papa Stan is giving us life advice. I'm just talking about something I've noticed, because it's something like, and maybe it's just because I'm at that, you know, there's like that old anecdote about like a comedian is like funny and telling jokes, and then all of a sudden they have a kid, and they just start, like, telling jokes and thinking they're the first person ever to, like, notice that children can be hilarious. Maybe I'm just the same way with, like, because, like, now I'm in it, so I'm like, yeah, I've noticed this thing. It's a big, you know, it's a big learning thing, but, like, maybe it's just everyone has gone through that in every generation at differing degrees, or degrees. Yo, Overkill! Hey, Stan, hang in there. It'll shine strong. Oh, my God, Overkill with that crazy super chat donation. Thank you so much, Overkill. Overkill Laharo Hype. Casey Hodge, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. You picked a good time, because we just got some crazy hype in here. Thank you, Overkill. Give Overkill all the hype you got, guys. All you can muster. Seriously, that's incredible. Thank you so much. I also will say, I love that not only the advice you gave me, and like, you know, just, you know, the well wishes and whatnot on this hunt, but also the fact that I guess the super chat tip for 15 is yellow, just like Shiny Drampa. I think it can only bring us good luck. So thank you, Overkill. You are incredible once again. Thank you. And yeah, wow. That's amazing. I'm learning how to use Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is great too. That's what Roy uses. And if anything, I feel like Premiere is really good, and it's becoming more of a standard in the industry for sure. It's definitely probably the most utilized by like bigger YouTubers, I would say. However, Final Cut I find is used by a lot more filmmakers. So I think they both have, like, you know, varying reasons why they are probably better than the other one. Premiere's just the one that I got used to. And I will say I'm really, really glad that all those years ago I like just jumped in the deep end right into Premiere, because it took me a long time to get good at it. But like I see all these like established creators who are, you know, they kind of grew up on, you know, iMovie or Sony Vegas or something like that, and they want to make the switch to Premiere because it has a nice native, you know, a native interface with like Photoshop and After Effects and things like that. And I'm like, oh wow, it's one of those things I never had to think about twice, because I just like, when YouTube kind of started up, I was already, you know, decent or okay at the very least. Yo, Jax! Papa Stan and his life advice, be crazy. I am crazy, like, let's be honest. I'm all over the place, but thank you, Jax. Oh my god, so much love already. It's only been like a half an hour, not even. Thank you so much, you guys. And of course, Jax Hype. Thank you, Jax. And I couldn't forget the Charizard. Jack's hype. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seriously, wow. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm not used to this kind of love and this kind of, like, generosity this early in the stream. Like, this is crazy. I just hope we can keep up the hype. That's not even by donations. I don't mean that. I just mean, like, my own hype, I hope, because, you know, Drampa can be... But, yeah, it's so amazing so quickly. But thank you so much, you guys. Jack's hype, Spoonie hype, Overkill hype, like, just all the hypes. Thank you so much to everybody. JKXE, obviously. Like, also, I just realized I gotta actually fix the top-ish Rhino, because Spoonie is being taken over by the border. There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom. My dad works in Game Freak, and I sub. Well, thank you, Connor. Thank you. And that's actually very cool. That's very cool. Drampa can use Fly. What is this sorcery? I know. It's a native like move that it has. It's crazy. Trust me, it does not make this hunt any smoother. It stalls it out much longer because it can't call when it's in the sky. So every time that it uses Fly, it just like extends the turns even more. Which again, it doesn't affect the PP because we're harvest skill swapping it, but it does affect the time it takes. So like 138 for Turtonator is gonna go by on average faster than 138 for Drampa because Fly is in the mix. So Drampa is technically a harder hunt than Turtonator. I've called it before, but I'm calling it again. Drampa is definitely harder, and not just because I got my Turtonator very quickly. It is legitimately, Fly is the bane of my existence. Yo! What is up, Mr. Oscar? What is up, Tucker? How's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. Oh, okay, I thought it was overbid. No. I mean, technically, you and Overkill are both the top Rhinos right now because you both donated the same amount. However, I don't think Streamlabs has Super Chat that, like, natively adjusts the top Rhino because it's, like, all through Streamlabs. And, like, Streamlabs is independent of YouTube. But obviously, when you, like, donate through Streamlabs, so it's a weird thing. They might have had it fixed. Like, I was saying the other day to Swablu that they might have fixed it, and I got to look into that. I just have not done so yet. Sorry, I'm very late. No worries, Andy. No worries. How is it? How is card 3? What's up, my dude? Not much, man. Not much. Just going for this crazy dragon Pokemon here, Tucker. Drampa Burns has this down according to its Ultra Sun Dex entry. Only if you're a bully. Only if you're a bully. Which, you know, Roy definitely is. Streamlabs is better than Super Chat. Well, to be honest, it all kind of depends. Because the one thing I don't like about Streamlabs is when you sign up for it, you have to give them permission to not only access your channel, but also have, like, control over it. So they can, like, paste their thing, like, you know, join Streamlabs in the description of your video, which is super crazy and kind of intrusive. But yeah, that's the only way to really use Streamlabs now. It never used to be like that, but now it is. And that kind of sucks a bit because it's like I basically am giving total strangers access to my YouTube channel, which is scary as hell. But that's one thing I don't like about them. But I will say yes, in terms of like YouTube is also pretty brutal with their Super Chat sometimes. But for the most part, it's okay. They both have their pros and cons. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm just so thankful for any donation, regardless of what fees they take and what, like, just the fact that people still want to donate after all this time is crazy to me. So I'm just lucky regardless. You have to earn 160 bucks through Super Chat to get any form of the payment. Is that true? Really? I thought it just went into your AdSense. For me, I'm pretty sure it just goes into my AdSense and it just, like, adds on top of that. Which is actually why I kind of like it, because it also allows me, who has admittedly some troubles with PayPal, to donate to other streamers through the Super Chat, like, option, because then I can just do it through my AdSense, as opposed to having to use PayPal, which I've, you know, notoriously had some issues with. I should hunt for a Shiny Drampa. Yes, but just know it could take you days, months, maybe. I bully myself. Does that mean Drampa will burn down my house? It's possible. It is possible. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, but probably not. Probably not, Michael. Gasp, you said the H word. I'm sorry. PG-13, it's allowed. Hey, Stan, what's up? I can't beat Steven. Uh-oh. You know who you should talk to is Roy. He's currently in the chat. He actually posted just under you. He is currently playing through Ruby as well on his channel. So he has a lot of, you know, experience with those games and might be able to help you. True, Roy. I always thought it was $100 myself because that's just how AdSense works. But yeah, also though, do you even have it set up where you can earn money? Like, do you have a bank account attached to YouTube? Because I think if you attach a bank account, you also need to then have taxes or something. I don't know. It's complicated how to get paid by YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay out until the check would be 100. That's what I thought too, Mindless. Yeah, yeah. Wow, that Drampa sure is trash despite being a level 138 Pokemon. Yes, it's pretty awful. It's because I've gotten it so weak, and I've used so many X defends and attacks and whatnot. Mystic Jelly was caught this morning. Nice overkill. Nice, congratulations. You're Garb at... How are you Garb at Ruby? You've been doing very well. You beat Roxanne. Sorry, I was watching Cars 3. Alright, Andy, nice, nice. Cars 3 is good. I like it. I like it. Nathan Fillion lends his voice to it. But you have a burb named after me, so you have good luck. See? See, Roy? All you need is luck, man. I'm bad at Pokemon. Stan gave you false adverts. That's true. My Shiny Litten evolved into Shiny Torracat. Nice. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think has the better Shiny design? Stan, it's question time. Which is the worst Disney movie? The worst Disney movie, I think, is probably Home on the Range. It might be one of the few I've never seen. It came out at a time when, like, everybody was just like, why, like what are they doing over there? Hey, hidden ability, Drampa, nice. But yeah, I gotta say, I think is it Barnyard? Is it Barnyard or Home on the Range? One of those two, I think, is probably that. There's also, of course, didn't they do like Song of the South or whatever, which is a super racist and not appropriate, like, movie that's been kind of Disney just tried to like pretend they've tried to erase it from existence. That'd probably be up there, I would think. I low-key don't want to hunt for shiny circuitry, but someone's gotta do it. Hey, and who knows? You might get super lucky. I managed to get mine in under 100. You might get the same luck. And I'm very unlucky when it comes to most shinies. Like, let's be honest. My luck is always like pretty average, I would say. I'm never that unlucky, but I'm also never like crazy lucky usually. But when it came to circuitry, I got crazy lucky, and then I paid for it with a 3,000 hunt Neoligo. Home on the Range. The Cars movies are my childhood. It was the first movie I saw in theaters at the age of 2. Oh my god, wow. That's crazy. Actually, I think the first movie my little cousin ever saw in theaters was Cars 3. So there you go. I would say Frozen is the worst. I think that is just a subjective opinion. I don't think you can objectively say that Frozen is the worst, the single worst Disney film ever made. I think like that is just like, that's got your opinion written all over it. Because seriously, like, you can hate on Frozen because it definitely got overrated, and it definitely became, you know how everything hits that curve of like, it gets so popular that then the backlash kicks in. I get that, but like, it's still, the songs are catchy, the animation's gorgeous, especially like all the ice and flurry effects and stuff. And it does have a decent message at the end of it. It's not the most, like, it's not a simple cliched message. There's some good stuff in it. Mind you, there's some stuff I don't really like. I'm not a big fan of Olaf in it, but and some of the songs, especially, I always forget that there's even trolls in that movie. Like, I think everyone just kind of forgets there's trolls. But yeah, it's not my favorite Disney movie, but I do enjoy it. I think it's fine. And like I said, I don't think you can say that Frozen objectively is worse than that super racist movie that Disney made way back in the day. Like, I think, you know, just being objective, like, it's the worst. Tangled is better than Frozen. That's fact. I actually agree with that. I actually agree. I will say, I think I slightly prefer the soundtrack of Frozen a little bit more to Tangled. But overall, as a film, I definitely prefer Tangled. I definitely do. And I will say that I See the Light and, oh my god, When Will My Life Begin are both probably better than any of the songs on Frozen. Just overall, as a soundtrack, I think I prefer the Frozen one. But yeah, When Will My Life Begin is way better than, like, yeah, than anything. Such a good song. Frozen was the reason there was so much controversy over YouTubers. Well, one of the reasons, but yes. Bring back the Lay's chips. It has been a while, hasn't it? And it is technically going to be a yellow shiny, so maybe, we'll see. I'll admit that I've never seen Frozen. Yeah, dude, Tucker, I'm not going to PAX this year, man. It's I can't afford it, just plain and simple. There's too many things I got to do this year. But yeah, sorry, man. There will be no PAX East, hopefully next year, because you know I'd like to go again, but it's not looking too good. Unless by some miracle I win the lottery in the next, like, I guess like 3 months. Then yeah, sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Things are yeah. Oh man, it happens. It happens. I'm sorry, but yeah, I gotta worry about, basically, there's stuff coming up that I gotta start preparing for, which is mostly the lease on my apartment runs out in August, on August 1st, and then I have to figure out a new living situation, because my brother is gonna move in with his girlfriend. So, yeah, I gotta figure out some stuffs, but and I still gotta pay taxes and stuff too, which is gonna be like right around when that is. So yeah, unfortunately, it won't be. It's just not a great time, but yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe someone breaks stands so you can go to PAX. You know, honestly, Casual Spoon, I wish that were the case, but literally, even at my like most broken, like PAX is super expensive, especially going from Canada, like that international. The flight itself isn't too bad, but yeah. Plus, I don't know, Tucker, if you're still there, but there's a story behind it. I actually booked a hotel in Boston for PAX, specifically because I was like, just in case I do end up like having the means to go by the time, I'll get the hotel now so it doesn't sell out. So I actually had a hotel booked and everything, and then they charged me in like the first week of December for it, and it was a lot because I was gonna talk to like you guys or someone like Dan or someone else who was going and ask if they want to like split the cost of the room or something. But before I could even do that, because it was December and PAX isn't until April, they literally charged me, and I was like, what? Like what? Like what? Why are they charging me? Like Christmas is coming up. I can't afford to pay all that right now. I don't even have like a roommate lined up. So I called them and tried to get them to take it off the card, and they wouldn't. And then the guy insinuated that if I couldn't afford staying there, then maybe I shouldn't stay at the hotel ever or something. And I just like, that just spiraled me into a rage, and I was like, nope, I'm not going, because I'm weird like that. I get very defensive. I hate being like underestimated like that. It's a bad character flaw. I'm the first to admit it, but yeah, I got all flustered by that, and I was like, I can't believe him, like, how dare he, like, and so I was just like, no, I'm not gonna go. So yeah, I apologize, man. I just finished my Shiny Living Dex last night. Never again. Drampa and Spinda can go eat a moldy Malasada. It's not like Spinda's hard to get. She just wouldn't shine for me. Yeah, Spinda, I've heard a lot of people have had troubles getting Shiny Spinda. It's crazy. Airbnb is worth it. I've thought about it. I have definitely thought about it. Excuse me. That might be something that I can discuss. Overkill Laharl, thank you for the donation. Overkill Laharl hype. Overkill Laharl. Yeah, thank you so much, Overkill Laharl. You are incredible. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And spoons! I think Overkill wants some spoons in the chat. So if you guys got some spoons, post those spoons. But yeah, thank you so much, Overkill. And yeah, Overkill, hype! Thank you. And yes, you are tech. So here's the unfortunate part. You are the new top Rhino, unfortunately, because like I said, I haven't figured out how to actually get the super chats to respond on the screen that is through Streamlabs, because it's like YouTube has to connect. It's not gonna say that you are the top Rhino on the current top Rhino screen, but I promise you, if you're still the top Rhino by the end of the stream, I will fix that and manually like put you in if I have to, because obviously I want people to know how generous and how awesome you are. But yeah, I want to play PUBG with the boys. I don't have any spoon emojis. Drampa has a low call rate. I've done it once with Arachnid. If you skill swap Harvest, it can stay in battle for an infinite amount of time. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, that's actually what we're currently doing right now. We've been on this same Drampa for, I want to say at this point it's got to be at least like 70 probably, if not 80 turns, like, or calls I should say. Did you tell the guys that you aren't able to make it? Well, I think I've talked to Joey about it. Jason, I reached out to him when he was doing his like comeback thing, and he never got back to me, so I was just waiting. I assume there's something going on, or he's getting ready for his like, so I was just gonna wait until he was like, you know, actually like back. But yeah, no. So I think I mentioned it to Joey, but I don't think I mentioned it to Jason yet. But yeah, everyone on my streams at least, like I definitely have not been shy or quiet about it. I've been pretty, since it all went down with the Hilton or whatever. I was like, yeah, no, I'm because I actually booked a hotel like where everybody, like, you know where everybody stayed last time, which was like I think the Logan Hilton or whatever, the airport hotel, which is also why it was crazy expensive. But I was like, it makes sense because that's where everybody was last time. So it's like, if I want to connect and network more, that's where you got to be, kind of. And so I was like, yeah, I'll anyway. But I guess they were like, they didn't need my money, so because like they're super, like that hotel fills up faster than any hotel because it's in the airport. So they were just like, no, we don't need you, which sucked. But what do you do? Well, I may not be able to go myself. Yeah, it's rough out there, man. It's rough out there. But the fact remains, it's possible. You never know. You never know. But it's a lot of. The other thing too is that last year when I did PAX, it not only like basically I lost a week of streaming and whatnot, but then also because it just is bound to happen. I got like the PAX plague afterwards, and so I was like really sick for like it was like, oh, there was a week of having fun in Boston, and then there was like a week of just me being so like sick, like very fluish, feverish, like JKXE. Let's get some shiny luck. Thank you, JKXE, for another donation. This person is crazy. Thank you so much, JKXE hype. Thank you, my friend. And yeah, again, guys, please muster up the love and support for JKXE because they really do deserve it. Yeah, no, you're amazing. You're amazing. I really appreciate you. And yeah, has Roy was here? Yes, earlier. Back from a while off streams. What's up, Recon Ghostly? Breath of the Wild Master Mode is hot. It is. It is. It is Thursday, my dudes. What's up, Cameron? It is. Can you show your tattoo? Yes, I can. There it is. There it is. Beautiful tattoo. A little baby Mimikyu. Yeah. I wore the wrong shirt today. I didn't expect so many people would be like, where's your tattoo? But yeah. Every time that Steven and I cosplay the Awakening characters, everyone gets confused because my name is actually Robin. We're going to PAX as Chrom. That's amazing. As Chrom and Robin. I think that's awesome. Yeah, I think you guys are going to have a blast. Yeah, some of the best cosplay I've legitimately ever seen was at PAX East. And I go to Fan Expo every year, but like, there was a guy who built a full-on Reinhardt armor that was actually like life-size, like, or like to scale. It was crazy. I don't know. I think he had like stilts in it. Like, the man, and it looked like professional. It was crazy. I saw, like, there's some really good Ghostbusters there. I saw, there was a Nihon Genji skin, and the guy, again, it was like, I actually took a picture with that guy. He's the one cosplayer that I mustered up the courage. It was like Sunday, and so at that point, I just like didn't care anymore about being like polite. I was just like, hey man, do you mind if like I get a selfie with you? I love Overwatch, and like Nihon Genji's like one of my favorite skins ever, and he's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, it's that easy? And he's like, yeah. And so anyway, he was really cool about it. Love your amazing channel. Thank you, Team 6. Thank you. Well, man, I hope you're able to make it, my man. I hope you are too, Tucker, but I'm not going to lie to you, man. It's pretty much 95% that I'm not going to go this year. It's just not the right year. It's just not the right year. I'm sorry. Last year, I was like, you know, I was coming off of Pokemon Sun and Moon. The streams were doing like pretty crazy. It's just a different time. It's a different time. I'm in a different place in my life. I got more bills to pay. Like, it's just, it's unfortunate, but it's kind of the reality of it, you know? Yeah, that Reinhardt was insane. It was crazy. It was crazy. The only thing I don't think, and I guarantee they've probably already remedied this, at least I didn't see, I wish they had it built like almost like a plexiglass, like a thin plexiglass sheet kind of shield. I think that would have been so cool. But, I mean, you know, that's me asking for like them going 11. That was like a 10 out of 10 cosplay. One of the best cosplays I've ever seen in person in my life, for sure. I'm back with my other profile. Brandon, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, this is our first year going, and we're super excited. It is really, really fun. It is really, really fun. It's very industry driven. Like, I was definitely expecting a lot more, like, dealers hall and, like, people selling. And there is, for sure. There's people selling merch and PC, like, things and chairs and custom control. Like, it is very cool. But I don't know. For whatever reason, I definitely was expecting, like, more shops of, like, old games and stuff like that. But there were still those shops. Just, I almost expected, like, half of it was going to be full dealers, and then half of it was going to be, like, you know, Elgato and Black Widow Chroma Razer keyboards and Controller Chaos and stuff like that, and like all the, of course, all the games too. There's lots of lines, but it's definitely worth it. Like some of the best, like one of my favorite moments was just honestly being in the line for the Blizzard booth, so that like Joey could buy. I bought like some smaller figures, but he bought like the really limited like Tracer and Reaper statues, and it was just awesome because we like met a bunch of people in line. We were talking about them, like what games we played, what we do. They were like, I think they were like Instagram, not models, but like cosplayers kind of, which I guess is similar, but, and it was a really good time. And like Joey was obviously, he's from Ireland. I'm from Canada. They were from, I think one of them was from like somewhere in Europe for sure. But then they were like boyfriend and girlfriend. I think the girlfriend was from someplace in Europe, but the point is though, it was really, really awesome. And, yo, Brandon Mefford, or Mefford, sorry. Thank you so much. Here is some extra HL for you. Thank you so much. Seriously, Brandon hype. And then, as that happened, not only did a new Drampa show up as well, by the way, but we also had Wolfger donating as well. Hey, Standums, just wrapped up my hunt for the day. I'm at 1225 soft reset for Celebi so far. No luck yet, but good luck to you anyway. Thank you, Wolfger. Good luck to you as well tomorrow. But thank you, Wolfger. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon and Wolfger hype. Thank you so much, my friends. You're both amazing. Excuse me, sorry. That's the only problem with eating like right before stream is that, yeah, it digests. But yeah, anyway. Oh god, those boxes took up like the whole room. Yeah, and then like the bag broke that they were massive, but so cool. Like they were actually amazing. They were really, really awesome. And he loved them. And like that was the other thing too, is like he like, I don't know, he was like a boss. Like everyone was like, what, that guy got both of them? Like, cause everyone was like, is there gonna be enough for like one or the other? And he's like, I'm getting both. And they're like, what? Like seriously? Joey's awesome. I love Joey. But yeah, that was fun. And like, even just getting into the line, there was a line to get into the line, and like it's memories. It's like it's weird because when you're in them, you're like this sucks. This is you know boring. But like looking back on it, like being in the line and just hanging out with, and getting to know Joey better was like legitimately one of the highlights. And getting to know those other people in the line and just sharing you know gaming stories, Overwatch matches, things like that. It's just really cool. I was really, really glad that I did it. Do you have any predictions about the Pokemon game for the Switch? My predictions are very simple, honestly. I kind of expect that they're just gonna be, essentially like Gen 7, but looking 10 times better, more HD, sounding better. The one thing I hope they finally implement is that we get anime type cries for every Pokemon, not just Pikachu. It just like, we know they can do it, and I get why they don't. The reason, here's literally the reason why they won't do that. Basically, the reason just sums up to Game Freak does not want to undo 22 years of history. They don't want to, because, you know, work went into that. They don't want to disrespect the people who created all of those cries, and it's a way for them to kind of connect back to where they started from, and I get that, but just in terms of progress, I would love to see anime cries like Pikachu. It'd be so cool. My favorite con so far was Fanboy in Knoxville. I got to meet Nichelle Nichols. Really? That's awesome. That's really cool. I've never really met a celebrity at a con. Like, I've never actually stood in line. I did, however, like, I did get complimented by some voice actors, though. I was complimented by Vic Mignogna, who does, you know, the voice of Ed in Full Metal Alchemist, and many other roles, by the way. But, and then I also had Sean Shamel, who's the voice of Goku, tell me that I should do voiceover work for Staples commercials, which was a weird little thing. But yeah, he was like, "You have a voice. I can see you doing Staples commercials. It's very unique sound, and trust me, I have an ear for that." And I was like, "Oh wow, yeah." I want to walk with my Pokemon again, and some facial expressions. The problem with walking with Pokemon in a 3D space, which is what we're now on, as opposed to like sprite-based 2D gameplay. Hey, another Drampa, nice. They've been, you know, actually appearing pretty quickly today. Weird. All of a sudden, it's like there's a bit of a luck going on with the Drampa, so let's keep it up. But yeah, no, the issue with that is like you have to make them proportional, which I think would be almost impossible to program. Because think about it like trying to do a like a Flabébé or a Cutiefly, which are minuscule Pokemon. Those actually wouldn't be the problem. It'd be like your Wailords, your Kyogres, like your giant Pokemon, and then having like to animate like all of the ways that they move behind you, but so that they don't bump into the houses and the structures that were, you know, specifically placed there to like curb you from certain events and things. It'd be really tricky. If anyone can do it, it's Game Freak, but as much as I want it, I kind of do think that it's going to be hard to give the entire roster that treatment. Like, it's one thing to do to make a Rockruff follow you, and like that was really cool, but like to make a Wailord kind of like skid behind you and make it look realistic in an HD game, which is what the Switch's games are going to look like, it's going to be tricky. It's not going to be easy. I never got to go to a con before. They're fun. They're fun. I definitely recommend at least going once just to try it. The thing is, there's good and bad in it for sure. It's really fun. You can find some really cool things for some good deals, especially like if you're into nerdy things like Funko Pops, Japanese import games, like things like that. The only issues though, it's super busy, super crowded, super hot usually because, you know, there's a lot of people in a room. Lots of lines if you want to do anything like that requires like famous people or an event or something. So it's like, it's kind of at your discretion. Like, there's good and there's bad, but I definitely think everyone needs to at least go once just to see if it's their kind of thing. I'm not gonna lie. It's only, like, I love going to cons, but I'm definitely not, I've learned this, like, I'm not a weekend con guy. I'm definitely like go for like a day, maybe 2 days, but like, once upon a time, me and Nad, like, booked, I think we got like 4-day passes at Fan Expo. And like by like the second day, I was like, I don't think I want to go again. Like, we had to take the train. Mind you, that was probably half the issue, is we were taking a train there and back every single day. But it was like, yeah, I think the 4th day we didn't even go. The 3rd day we were like, well, we got to go. And then it was so busy on the Saturday that we were just like, I don't want to go Sunday. Can we just like call it a weekend? Yeah, no worries, Tucker. No worries, dude. Yeah, it was great talking to you again. I miss you, man. And who knows? You never know. You never know. But it does seem unlikely. But hey, man, maybe I will see you at a different time. You know? Should I get a Kanto or a Alolan Surfing Pikachu? I don't know. That's up to you, honestly. Whichever Raichu I guess you prefer. Yeah, for me, local cons are a one-day event for sure, unless something special is going on. Right. Yes, that is actually a good way to look at it as well. And that's why I think like PAX, I didn't really feel that as much because everything was so new and so fresh, and every day there was kind of something else or other people to like meet up with or whatever it was. Like, that's because I think that's more like, to me it was less of like a just going for myself thing and more like well, I was going for myself, but also going to like meet friends and network a bit, and like there's a lot more going on to PAX East for sure, I feel. I remember my sisters met the voice actor for Mermaid Man at a con. Really? Ah, that's awesome. Unfortunately, I think he passed away a few years ago. But yeah, no, that's amazing. Right on, Tucker. All right, man. Well, yeah, sounds good, dude. And Evil, take care, my friend, and I will see you soon. Have you ever played Disgaea? I don't think I have. No, I've never. I don't even know if I've ever heard of that game, honestly. What's it about? What is your favorite series? Favorite series, like video game series, film series, YouTube series? What like I need specifics. Bye, Stan. Later, Supersonic. Ciao. Take care, my friend. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend ahead, because I probably won't see you Thank you for tuning in. I know we went a little later tonight, so I appreciate you standing by and hanging out. Francais, on peu. I can understand a little French. Horrible at speaking it, though. I took 4 years of French in high school, and I got pretty good at it, like, to the point where I could carry a conversation, and I was still usually, like, to an actual person fluent in French, I would still sound, you know, very, very stupid, but I could at least get a conversation through. Now, it's been so many years since then that, yeah, it's pretty much all gone at this point, but I can still understand. It's weird. It's like certain words are just ingrained, and I can usually pick apart a sentence through those words. Skybear432, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, Skybear. Cat in the Hat, hello! So much hate I didn't get any notifications. Oh, really? Jenna, that's so weird. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's super late for you again. And apologies about that. Yeah, the notifications thing, it sucks. YouTube sucks. Sometimes. What's your favorite Pokemon in each generation? Carlos Aguirre, thank you. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede. Series like Breaking Bad, for example. Oh, so like, oh, I see what you mean. So like, yeah, so television. Actually, Breaking Bad might be my favorite TV show of all time, funny enough. I've been enjoying New Girl recently. That's pretty decent. The Office, of course. Friends is always a go-to for me. I love The Fresh Prince. What else? Lost, Breaking Bad. Those are more like my dramas, I guess. Community, one of my favorite comedies of all time. I will send you a video on Discord of Plan Rocked 124 Smash. I'm okay, Supersonic Chat. Thank you though, but I don't like. I have a Super NES Classic, or yeah. So if I want to see one broken, I can just do it. Bonjour, la baguette. Hello, the bread. But yes, what's my favorite Pokemon in each generation? So that would belong to Gen 1. Probably Raichu, or yeah, I think at this point it's probably Raichu or Mew probably. Gen 2, Umbreon. But Lantern and Cyndaquil are up there too. Gen 3, probably either Flygon, Gardevoir, yeah, maybe, or Rayquaza maybe. I like Walrein and Glalie as well, but not as like, I don't know. Gen 3 is kind of a weird one for me. Gen 4, who do I like? I like Staraptor a lot from Gen 4, actually. Yeah, probably well, not my favorite regional bird. You'll hear about my favorite regional bird in a sec, but I really do like Staraptor. I think I've used it on almost every team I've ever used in Gen 4, because it's just so good, and you can catch one so early, and it's so helpful. So yeah, Staraptor, I guess, Gen 4. Gen 5, oh, Bisharp or Ferrothorn, probably one of those two. Both Steel types, interestingly enough. Yeah, I love them. Gen 6 would be Talonflame, and Gen 7 would be Mimikyu. It's a game kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, but it follows different characters, but they all intertwine with each other in the Netherworld. Oh, sounds very interesting, Brendan. Sounds very, very interesting. I'll have to check it out. Hi, Random Tens. What's up, Blaze Kick? What if 9th Gen was in VR? I mean, at that point, who knows? It could be. But I feel like, again, Pokemon's always a little late to the tea party a bit. So I feel as though it might be Gen 8 and 9 will very likely be similar to the vein of Generation 7, but with enhancements, with way better visuals, cutscenes, some very cool things. I think it'd be like past the Switch for it to actually be like VR. I don't think the Switch is gonna be VR heavy enough for Pokemon to really do it. They seem to wait until the technology is like where it's perfect, pretty much, for them to take advantage of it. And yeah, no worries, Jenna. Thank you so much for tuning in, and good luck on your exam. I really do wish you all the best on that. Happy February, my friend. I think tomorrow's Groundhog Day, right? We should all watch the Bill Murray movie tomorrow. But no, so I actually do love that movie. But thank you for tuning in, Jenna. I will see you soon. Take care. Have a great weekend. And again, good luck, my friend. The 5th game is on the Switch only in GameStop. Oh, okay, okay. What are you going to name the Drampa? I think I'm going to name it Pedro. I gotta do some homework. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, no worries, Casual. Spoon. Spoonie, take care, my friend, as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you really didn't have to do the donating or anything like that. That was way over and beyond. Thank you for all the amazing mod work, and it was just great seeing you again, my friend. Great sharing stories. Thank you for the questions, the Disney questions, the pack stuff. It was fun. It was fun. Look forward to seeing you in the future. I know you're very busy, but yeah, take care and have a great weekend and good luck. I also got to meet Matthew Mercer. That's awesome. I've heard he's absolutely like amazing. He saw me in my Robin cosplay and just yelled in his Crom voice, "Look, it's my wife." Then I raised my. That's amazing. That's actually awesome. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Matthew Mercer. I've never heard a bad Matthew Mercer story. He's apparently just the most giving, happy to be in the line, like so thankful for being able to do what he does kind of attitude that really shines through. Like to him, it's not just a job. It's like he's a nerd who actually gets to live out every nerd's passion. Like he's just amazing. Yeah, he's really good about replying to people on the internet. He's great about, you know, signing things or taking photos or doing like he's into it, you know, and like that really does make the difference. He is honestly one of the funniest and kindest people I've ever met. I believe that. I believe that. Like again, just every story I've heard is always like, it's not even like a positive story, it's like a 10 out of 10 story. So yeah, I believe that for sure. I'd love to meet him one day. I got a shiny Pyukumuku, 47th encounter. Nice Mega Deoxys. That is incredible. Mine took like 500, so congratulations on your shiny green lemon lime. Beautiful sponge, I guess. I don't know. But sea cucumber. Let us cluck randomness. I've been working on the rarest, the newest episode of the rarest lately as well. For those of you who are interested in that, I wrote most of it out yesterday. However, there's a controversy of the new rarest. So there's a game on the Xbox because I'm doing the rarest Xbox games ever released. There's a game on the Xbox that is super, well, it's pretty rare. It's pretty hard to find now. It doesn't sell for like an absorbent amount. I think for new, it goes for like 70 bucks or something. So like that's nothing crazy. But yeah, but basically the issue with the game is it's a game that was made with like basically it's inappropriate. The game style rewards very exploitative and, you know, very bro-y behavior. But that's not why it's controversial. It's controversial because it turned out that one of the girls who acted in it was actually 17 at the time when they released the game, therefore making her underage for what was going on in this video game. And so they had to actually unproduce the game and get it off of store shelves. So it's a really, really bizarre and interesting and very unfortunate story. And so, yeah, they got, like, sued and had to, and, like, the studio, like, collapsed, and which, I mean, good. That's exactly what should have happened. But, and the games, you know, kind of fell into oblivion. You own it, Blade? What? What the heck? But anyway, so it's one of those things where, because I feel it's exploitative, it's a very interesting story, and it's got a very, like, weird background to it for sure. But because of the exploitative nature, I kind of feel like I shouldn't put it on the list, just because I kind of, you know, I kind of don't want to give it any attention, just because I think it was really, you know, I mean, it's illegal, kind of, and like, it is, I mean, not kind of, it is illegal. At least in the country that it was produced, it's illegal. So it's like, I don't think I should give it attention, but I think it's such an interesting thing. So it's like, I'm kind of like torn if I include it or not. Like, it's even backwards compatible. Oh, I know the game you're talking about. I think I've heard of this game. Yeah, it definitely, if you've ever seen anything about like rare Xbox games, it comes up pretty commonly. But yeah. What's your favorite starter? My favorite starter is Cyndaquil, yeah. There should be a Mega Alolan Raichu. That would just be taking things too far. Come on, that's madness. Mixing Megas with Alolan forms? When will the travesty stop? Yo! Why is Streamlabs rejecting my card? I just wanna donate. Streamlabs is weird. They can suck sometimes. But thank you, nonetheless, Cheerleader Squid. Thank you so much for the donation. Cheerleader Squid, a hype. You are incredible. You know we love ya. And Cheerleader Squid hype. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Blade. Yeah. I can't imagine it being a great game to start with. But then also it's, you know, there should be a bug dragon type. Is there not? Is there not a bug dragon at all? Even through megas and stuff? Now I'm thinking. Now I am thinking. Is that one of the few typing combinations that's still left? You don't hear about that one as much. But is that because there already exists one? It seems ripe for design as well, actually. When you stop and think about it. You're welcome, Stanny. Thank you, Cheerleader. Seriously, I really do respect that. I saw you draw my life fit. Respect. Thank you, Maxime. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was. It's a weird, long journey of how I got to this place, but yeah. I will say it's amazing to play with friends and make fun of how terrible it is. True, true. Good night, Stan. I don't know how you stream at 2 in the morning. Well, never dally. My secret is it's only 8:30 p.m. where I am, locally in Canada. But thank you nonetheless. I appreciate you staying up that late. And hopefully I'll see you. I do stream a little earlier on Sundays. So hopefully I'll see you before the big game this Sunday. And take care, my friend. Have a great weekend. Speaking of which, there used to be something on the Pokemon website when Sun and Moon were not released that said any Pokemon with Megas that get an Alolan form will get an Alolan Mega, but they didn't. Interesting. Maybe there was something cut. Who knows? That's a very interesting fact, though. No, Bug Dragon, even though there was a missed opportunity with Yon Mega. True, not only Yon Mega, though. I actually think that Hack Mo-Oh's shiny, or Jang Mo-Oh, no, Ko-Mo-Oh, sorry. That was a long road to get to that thought. But Ko-Mo-Oh's shiny, I feel looks like it's like a Bug Dragon to me. Interestingly enough. Instead of a fighting dragon. What game are you guys talking about? I'm not gonna say the name of it because again, it's illegal. Like it's you know they did something that's like literally against the law, and exploited a minor to make money. So I'm not going to reveal that name. But I was curious like if I should even. Do you guys think I should talk about it in the rarest, or do you think I should just avoid it? And because there are other games worth just as much time, but I think that story's more interesting than a lot of the other games on the list. Most of them are just like, this game released like a month before the Xbox 360 came out. Where this one actually has a weird, fascinating, unfortunate backstory to it. Dragonfly. Yeah, I think a lot of people still think Flygon is Bug Dragon, actually. Because of the name and what it's kind of based on. Which is not actually Dragonfly, it's an Antfly. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I know which one he's talking about. No secrets for me. What type of keys do kids have? We need Bug Dark, Electric Poison, Fire. Yo, Fire Electric would be sick. I also really want my Dark Electric type Pokemon. That would be very good. And Luxray does not count. Everyone assumes, I even assumed when I was a kid that it was Dark Electric. And then I was like, wait, what? It has Bite and it like, and Crunch and, but yeah. Antlion, yes, my bad. You probably shouldn't, just in case your video gets demonetized. True, that's actually a pretty valid point as well. It's hard to talk about that, obviously, without talking about, so yeah, you might be right there, actually, Brandon. You might be right, just to save, and not because of the money thing, actually, because I'm gonna be honest, January is or it's February now, but still, it's a pretty slow time for all of that stuff. AdSense is like way down. But more so just because of the discoverability. If your video gets flagged, it doesn't get discovered as much. And obviously, I want as many people to have it appear in their sub boxes and stuff as possible. So, because YouTube kind of sucks right now for that. So, yeah, maybe I will just skip it. I don't know. I wrote out a whole section for it, but it might just be worth it to not, you know what I mean? Because it's like a tightrope of like, I don't want to give them any exposure or power. But at the same time, I think it is a really interesting backstory. So it's like, you know, that's why I'm conflicted. But I think at the end of the day, it's probably right. If I even have to question it, it's probably worth not including it. Outlast 2 got banned for like 2 days in Australia. Really? Wow, I feel like there's got to be like, you know, more brutal games than that. That's crazy. What keys do kids have? Cookies! Nice. Although I also have cookies because I like to eat cookies. Rotom doesn't count. It only gets overheat. I've seen a lot of games that shouldn't be made for how terrible they were. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're, well, I mean, yeah, but that's just the law of averages, right? For every, like, masterpiece or great thing in a thing, in a medium, I should say, not a thing in a thing, but a thing in a medium, there's always going to be, like, 50 that are either copies or worse or just awful. So, yeah, that's just the way it goes. You know, we need the bad to appreciate what's good. Even you can see that in, like, movies mostly, too, right? Like, if you actually look at, like, all the movies, especially summer movies that are released, most of them are pretty mindless, awful, you know. I'm debating something. Getting some advanced fighting fantasy books for tabletopping. Basically books from the late 80s and early 90s. Not sure if they were a thing in Canada, too. I think they were. I feel like they were. Because I had a cousin who I think was into that kind of stuff. So I think they probably were. They probably were, D-Man. What's up, by the way? I'm working on a video right now, but I'm kind of afraid to upload it because it might get copyright claim for game footage from Awakening. Awakening, I think you'll be okay. Because Intelligent Systems is second party, like Game Freak, so Nintendo doesn't have as many rights, I think. Mind you, I could be absolutely wrong, but I feel like it's only, like, if you show cutscenes. Like, if you noticed, any of the Z moves, if you show, like, a Z move during a playthrough of, like, Pokemon Sun and Moon, you got copyrighted because Nintendo copyrighted it from trailers or Nintendo Directs that they posted on their YouTube channel. So if it matched those trailers, then they were like, oh, boom, easy. But Game Freak does not go to their way to copyright their own game. So it's, yeah. Nintendo sucks, but Game Freak's pretty cool, which is why I think you see a surplus of Poketubers as opposed to, like, more broad Nintendo kind of tubers, if that makes any sense. Mortal Kombat 35 featuring Shrek, Goku, Batman, and Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, really? The Phil? The filibuster? I'm trying to hatch a shiny Minior. Any advice? Just patience. Hopefully you have the Oval Charm and Shiny Charm. Your Masuda methoding, I assume. And then it's just patience. Flame Body, like, Pokemon to make the eggs hatch faster. But that's all you can really do. At the end of the day, just you're going to be running around in a lot of circles, my friend. Should I hunt Pheromosa or SOS something? Great question. Great question. It depends. Did you just come off of a soft reset or long-term hunt? Because if you just did a really difficult hunt, SOS something. You know, give yourself a little break. But if not, if you just SOS something or chain something, maybe try something harder in Pheromosa. Hey, shout me out! KD! Did you see the movie Her? I actually didn't. I heard it was good, though. Joaquin Phoenix, Scarlett Johansson, I think Spike Jonze directed. He probably wrote it, too. I'll just avoid cutscenes in that case. There's nothing involving those. Mostly the support conversations. Yeah. I think you should be okay, because I did a Fire Emblem video about 2 years ago on Fates, and I don't think I got copyrighted. And I used plenty of footage from Awakening. So, yeah. I even used trailers that Nintendo made. So, like, I think I was okay. Yo! I'd use this as megaphone, but... Yo, Kaninja! What's up, dude? Welcome, welcome! He's a Kaninja. He's a Kaninja. I just did Neo Lego, which was this morning. Oh. Yeah, I think take a little break. Take a little break. It's only going to help clear your mind and make Pheromosa feel less of the same, you know? Do you remember me? Kadeen, I do remember you. Yes, I do. Yes. I remember your name because I know it's probably Caden, but I pronounce it Kadeen because it looks like that. Finally managed to make it. Woo! What's up, Bunny? Welcome tonight. Welcome. How you doing? And it's a miracle I was able to make 2 streams in a row. Hey, man, that might be true. That might be true. But, you know, the double miracle is something only a saint as amazing as Senor Kaninja could make happen. So, I believe it. I believe it. From now on, I shall refer to you as Saint Kaninja because you make the miracles happen, baby. But, welcome, dude. Welcome. Good to see ya. Hope your week has been okay so far. Sounds like the Pokemon Little League is going really, really well. I've watched a few of those videos. Congratulations on all that success, man. Getting that much closer to that 1K milestone. I'm excited. But yeah, how you been, man? How much longer are you going to be streaming? I think for at least an hour. I think I'll be going for at least another hour here. So far, we've gotten almost 20 since I started, which is okay. But, like, I definitely want to get a few more here. I'd like to finish today with at least 165 minimum, like bare minimum 165. But, yeah. We'll see if Drampa cooperates with that. Appreciate you following me, man. Of course, dude. Of course. They had names like Starship Traveler, the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and Trial of Champions. The creators were Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone. I mean, I've never heard of them myself, but like I said, they probably did exist sometime back then in Canada, because I think that it was definitely a culture in Canada in like the 80s for sure. So, yeah. I can definitely see it, man. Trina C, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede. I see that you hit that sub button, and I appreciate it. Trina, get it? But no, seriously, welcome. Welcome to our family. I'm alright. Though, the new job I'm applying for may have me out most evenings, so hey, you know what though, Bunny? That is, I hope you do get it, and I hope, like, seriously, I wish you all the best on that, because it sounds like it'll be good, and, you know, it sounds, the thing is, like, I totally understand real life, oh my god, I just dropped my, that was so weird, I dropped my armchair arms and freaked me out, but no, real life priorities take precedence, always, excuse me, always. If it comes towards your future, I mean, even if it wasn't, even if it was, like, some random reason, I'd still be like, hey, like, it's your life, you should do what you want and what makes you happy, whether it's this stream or not. But when it comes to something especially important like that, of course I understand. They've been released for PC and smartphones. Man, what hasn't? What hasn't? Except for, obviously, Nintendo games and whatnot. But, yeah. But, no, that's awesome. Sawyer, what's up? Been a while since I last watched. Sorry for not keeping pace. No worries, Kevin. No worries. By the way, thank you for friending me on the Switch. Of course, of course. My girlfriend might have done it because she played recently, but I said, like, she could add whoever. I like, you know, as long as it's not full, we good. A friend of mine just sent me his old copy of Diamond. This is going to be my first time playing Sinnoh. Any advice? Don't use all ground or flying type Pokemon like I did, so that Cyrus becomes the bane of your existence with his Weavile. What else? But yeah, no, seriously, I had the worst type coverage in Gen 4 when I did my playthrough in Platinum. I had Staraptor, Glysaur, Torterra. Like, you can already see where I'm going with it. It's really bad. Glysaur, Torterra, I don't know, but it was bad. It was bad. I can't remember them all right now. Gastrodon was one of them, which is another ground type. It was awful. It was awful. The only ice-susceptible Pokemon I had was Luxray, which is a bit of a glass cannon, so Weavile just outspeeded it anyway and destroyed it in, like, one hit. So it was really, really tricky. Brandon Mefford! Hey, everybody, give the stream a like if you're enjoying it. Thank you so much, Brandon. Brandon Mefford hype! Brandon Mefford hype! Thank you so much, Brandon, seriously. And hey, you conjured another Drampa for us, too. Thank you, man. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you, Brandon. Brandon hype, all the hype. And yeah, man. Thank you so much again for another donation. Very, very kind of you, and I, of course, appreciate it. All the generosity. Santa, have you seen the new leaks for Pokemon Switch? Don't know if they're real though. Yeah, no, they're fake. They're fake. Trust me, they're fake. All leaks are pretty much fake when it comes to Pokemon. I'm sorry. They even, like, I actually remember I put out a video. I put out a video of, like, top 5 things that are likely to happen in Sun and Moon or something. And one of the things I actually said was Litten was probably going to be a fire dark type, like its evolutionary line. And this was months before that was ever even close to being confirmed. And literally I had people all in my comments being like, no, like, didn't you see the leak of the website or whatever? It said that Decidueye's, like, I think it was Grass Fire, Popplio was, like, I think Psychic Water, and then, I think it was Fire Fighting again, Incineroar was supposed to be. And I literally was like, well, we'll see. And everyone was like, no, it was already leaked. Like, and then it turned out that leak was wrong. So, unfortunately, starters were confirmed fake. I can't wait, because, like, yeah, whenever we do get an announcement, we're probably going to see our starters, right? And that's, like, it's such an exciting time to be a Pokemon fan. I don't know. I always love the hype building towards something. Again, which explains why I shiny hunt, right? It's when the thing finally arrives, it's really exciting and whatnot, but, like, I really love the journey towards that. So for games, especially like Pokemon and Super Smash Bros., I love the build-up towards that big thing. Hi, I'm Robin, and you're watching Random 10s. Poorly draws a Mimikyu in the air with a glow stick. I love it. I love it. A Mickey Mouse with Mimikyu features. The only real leak I ever saw was Goomy about 3 months before. Actually, I did see that as well. I spoiled Goomy for myself, but I did know as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm getting that. And someone said it was a dragon, and I was like, yes. I remember that leak. It was in a message board. I spoiled myself on a lot of X and Y. A lot of it, which was awful. Since then, I've learned my lessons. But it's hard to be kind of like a Poketuber, but not like try to go in blind, because it's like, I feel like I'm putting myself at a disadvantage to make like videos and content and stuff by going in blind. So it's a weird tightrope for sure. Thank you, Crash the Cat. Thank you. Welcome to the Stampede, my friend. I'm thinking about getting Ultra Sun to do full odds hunts. I mean, hey, your call, your call. I will say that Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are very, very similar games. They're very, very similar. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of other amazing games, but if you really love the series and you really want to shiny hunt, then go for it. Go for it, my friend. I'm calling a Grass Fire type starter. No chance. No chance that they combine Grass and Fire for like the starters. There could be a Grass Fire type, but there's no chance, I'm sorry, that we get a Grass Fire starter. I'd love it. It'd be so cool. And so, like, it's such a risk, but Game Freak will never take that risk. We will have Fire, Water, Grass till the day that Pokemon no longer ceases, or I no longer cease, whichever comes first, which is probably going to be the latter. So, yeah, no, it's forever they're going to have Fire, Water, Grass, just because, like, they will play with the secondary typings, which they've started to do, which is really awesome and interesting. But, yeah, as for the actual, I'm sorry, there's no chance. Primarina and Incineroar I got right, but Decidueye ruined my guess. Stan, I have started a channel. Got any tips? Just dedication. Do something you love and stick with it. Rome was not built in a day, my friend. Who is your favorite Pokemon? Probably Mimikyu, Umbreon. I have a lot. I have many, but yeah, Mimikyu, Umbreon, Lantern, Cyndaquil, Talonflame are my top 5. It's really hard, and they fluctuate, but Mimikyu probably the most, because I mean, I got this beautiful tattoo here on me, so yeah. Definitely Mimikyu. Do you know the way to Roy Boy's heart? Water Dragon, a Fire Fairy, and Grass. So you think that'd be very cool if we got a Dragon starter? I don't think we've ever. I mean, technically Mega Sceptile, but like, other than that, you know, retroactive typing, I don't think we've ever had a Dragon starter right off the bat. I mean, Charizard, I guess, technically because of Mega as well. But you know what I'm trying to say. It's very, interesting. I'd love to see it. I think that'd be cool. Although I will say, I don't know about Water Dragon. Just because there's already so many water types. I know we have Palkia, but I would actually love to see a Grass Dragon myself. But also I'm biased because I love grass type starters, so that's probably why I'm even saying that. But it'd be cool. That tattoo is amazing. Thank you, the Cat in the Hat. What's your dream team? I don't really have one, honestly, because it wouldn't be balanced. I'm sorry. Flex that Mimikyu for us in my tight blue sweater. I love how no matter which of the 3 typings you put with grass, there will be 4 times typing to go against it. Yeah, grass is a rough one, right? But that's what I like. To me, grass has always kind of almost felt like the hard mode, and maybe that's why I'm attracted to it, because the games have gotten easier over the years, I feel. I mean, with the exception, I think Gen 4 is actually pretty difficult. It has a weird, like, curve, especially Platinum and Soul Silver and Heart Gold. There are, like, just some crazy, just level spikes in that game where things get, like, really fast. Is Phantom's hidden ability Harvest? I believe so, yeah. I believe so. I don't know if it's hidden ability, but it is one of the abilities for sure. I was very thankful that my dude D-Man hooked me up with this Trevenant to be able to do what we're doing right now. Yeah, he basically just hooked me up, and I'm very thankful to him for doing that. That was very kind of him. Kingdra, I always forget about Kingdra. I literally forgot about Kingdra the last stream as well. That's awful. Especially if there was another fairy starter. I could actually see them doing another fairy starter, though, because they're really trying to make up the difference for, like, the lack of fairy Pokemon in the series. So it would make sense if we got another fairy starter. Probably fairy grass, honestly, I could see. Fairy grass would be interesting. Fairy fire would make sense, too, but, like, I feel like fairy grass will probably be the next gen. Grass steel with flash fire ability. Oh, my God. Greninja. Are you trying to make another Greninja? Because that's how we get another Greninja with protein, dude. That's insane. That's a broken starter right there. Why would anyone else pick any of the other two starters with something like that? I somehow managed to beat Cynthia first try. Platinum was my first Pokemon game, too. That's kind of insane. Congratulations. Yeah, because I don't even think I did in my most recent playthrough of Platinum. I think it took me 2 tries to actually beat Cynthia. She's hard. She's difficult. My brother, I think 5th gen is the hardest set of games that I have played. I have never played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Yeah, I mean, so it's going to be selective in perspective, of course, but personally, I think Platinum is probably the hardest thing everywhere. Again, though, that was my own stupidity. I picked, like, 6 Pokemon that had ice resistant or weaknesses, so Cynthia's Melodic really destroyed my team. So, yeah, it's like, I probably made it way harder on myself than I ever needed to, but still, I still claim that Gen 4 has some of the hardest in the series. Do you have a favorite legendary minus Thundurus? I like Lugia. I like Mew and Celebi if you consider mythicals legendaries. But yeah, if not, then I consider like Rayquaza is one of my favorite ones. Lugia for sure is one of my favorite ones. I like all 3 legendary beasts. Like honestly, I know it sounds lame, but I really have a hard time picking between Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. They're all great. Also, Cloud9 Drampa, nice. But yeah, they're all great. I love them all, and it's very hard for me to pick. And it shifts. Sometimes I prefer Raikou. Sometimes I prefer Suicune. When as a kid, I preferred Entei. Like, it just kind of goes. Someone on my Mino got Shiny Celebi in 62. What are the odds? What are the odds of that? That's crazy. Yo, Maui is going to be level 100 by the end of this, hunt if it keeps going this way. No, we are about like halfway to odds, or more than halfway to odds. So it should happen, should being the key terminology there. It should happen before we hit like 290. We should get it. So sometime in the next 100, I think it'll happen. When it's going to happen, I don't know. It could still happen today for sure. You never know. But yeah. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Gen 5 is lit. Gen 5 is pretty dope. Yeah. I'm really excited to get back and play Black and White 2. I always told myself that I would start playing those games again in February. And look, it's now February. So I'm probably going to get started maybe even as soon as this weekend, depending on... My main focus right now is relaunching the Rarest. The Rarest 2.0. It won't be called that, but in my mind it really is like a second season, a second series of the Rarest. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I'm doing a pretty big overhaul. It's still the same show. It's just nicer, I think. Like, it's, you know... It's still corny. It's still me telling jokes or, you know, like... But I will... The one thing I will be bringing back, though, because it was actually missing for a while, was the intro of me actually saying... Like, because for a long time, it started off with me being like, the Rarest! And then it, like, turned into, you know, just me being like, the Rarest! But I think I'm definitely going to bring back the Rarest. Because I think it just... everyone always brings that up, and I'm like, obviously, I must have done something right and not even realized it with that. Like, the way I was just like, I'm going to say it like it's, you know, Yo, Asteroid Raid! What is up, everybody? What is up? Thank you so much, my dude, for the raid. Asteroid Mania Videos is in the house. Nate Tittleworth, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede. Nate, thank you so much, Asteroid. Seriously, dude, for the raid. I really, really, really do appreciate that. Asteroid Raid hype. Thank you, everybody, and all of the raiders. Thanks so much, dude. I really, really appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm on one of the slowest and most ridiculous SOS chains that you could possibly do in these games. Other than Delmise, I think this might be the hardest one to do. So, I mean, and like there's certain ones like Lapras with Perish Song and stuff. But either way, I'm getting off topic because the main focus right now should be all the love and all of the hype. Yeah, Asteroid, I gotta give you that wrench, my dude, just so that just so I can see you among the crowd, especially during like a raid like that. So I can you know, tell you apart from everybody. But yes, thank you again so much, guys. That was really, really awesome. Please check out Asteroid and Asteroid Mania videos at, you know, his YouTube channel. Follow him on Twitter. All of that good stuff. Seriously, another incredible content creator out there. And I said it before, but I will say it again. Seriously, some of the best like editing work within the community. I say that like wholeheartedly. I truly feel that way. I'm jelly of some of the things that this man is capable of doing in After Effects. He's doing a Pokemon Uranium playthrough right now, I believe, as well. So if you're interested in that at all, it's, you know, he's your man, and seriously, please check him out, follow him, and subscribe, because he really, really, really is not only a kind and big-hearted dude, but he also does make some incredible stuff. So thank you again, and yeah, man, welcome to the stream. I assume you're probably pretty tired from your own stream and whatnot, but I still appreciate you popping in, however short-lived it may be, and yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it added a level of hype. Gloria Bullock, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Drampa is a frustrating hunt, my dude. It is like, it's slow. It like, we've gone literally like 90 turns, and some of those it uses fly, so it's like almost a wasted turn too, where it like just doesn't successfully call in for help. Kevin Games Forever, thank you, Kevin, for this sub. Welcome to the Stampede, my dude, and I hope you're also enjoying the stream today. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you so much, seriously. That was very, very awesome of you. Yo, Shiny Hunted Dratini. One day I might, although technically if you start Shiny Hunting for Dratini, I'm pretty sure it starts calling in Dragonairs and then the odd Dragonite. It's got a very Jangmo-esque vibe to the SOS chain, but yeah, I'd be down for sure. Reese Gibbs, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, and I hope you are also doing well, Reese. I think after Drampa, I think I'm going to be doing a dual soft reset hunt for Type Null. So that's going to be really, really exciting. And hopefully it means that we can get it faster than if we just obviously single hunted it. I have Type Null ready to go in this copy of Pokemon Moon, and it's currently also ready to go in Pokemon Ultra Moon. And then after that, we'll go for Stakataka. I also still need to get Delmise at some point as well, but I'm starting to think, now that my capture card showed up, I kind of want to do a dual hunt of Type Null. Good luck with that hunt, man. Sounds wild. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. We came from a Corey in the house stream. Oh, true. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I actually think I did see something about that on Twitter. Dude, how was that? Oh my God. How's the Corey? I remember when Some Call Me Johnny reviewed it, like I think it was a few years ago now, during the donation marathon or donators marathon or whatever. Yo, Tori, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You seem to have brought a lucky Drampa with you as well. Thank you so much. Welcome, Tori. Yeah. How are you? I'm on Ultra Sun. Where is the Drampa spawn? Oh, Midland. Classic Midland. It was crazy. Such a funny game. Did the DC3 solve the crime? I actually don't know if it's a mystery game at all, but it wouldn't surprise me if there were mystery elements of it. But yeah, no, that sounds awesome, dude. That actually sounds like a pretty epic stream. So you guys have it too. If you want a good laugh and you want to hang out with a great community, Asteroid is also streaming Corey in the house on the, I believe it's the DS, right? at the moment. So definitely, again, check out his channel if that interests you. And why wouldn't it? The memes galore. But no, seriously, thank you again, Astrid. And thank you, Brandon Mefford, for another Super Chat donation. One more donation before I prepare for bed. Everyone, if you like the stream, please give a like, because Stan's the man. Thank you so much again. Seriously, Brandon, that is way too much. You also apparently brought a Lucky Drampa once again with you. Thank you, seriously, so much. Brandon Mefford hype. Dude, you are insane today. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure you're the top Rhino. Again, I think, like, there's a weird thing. I'm having a hard time getting the top donator to show up via Super Chat, but I'm going to look into that and try and fix that for you for Sunday's stream, because I believe at this point, you might be the top donator of February. So thank you so much, Brandon Mefford, for all the love tonight and all of the generosity. I really do appreciate it. You are awesome, and if you haven't done so already, please give this man some love, seriously. And have a good night's sleep. It sounds like you're also kind of getting ready and prepared to head out. We won't be going too much longer anyways. We're going to 165 tonight. So, yeah, we'll see how much. I mean, that could honestly take an hour depending how you know, lucky Drampa wants to be. But, seriously, thank you so much. If you are heading off, have a great rest of your night. A amazing weekend, because seriously, that's amazing. Like, you're so kind. And, yeah, take care, my friend. Gotta take care of something, but good luck with... I've said that so weird. But good luck with getting this stinking Drampa. Thank you, Connor. Seriously, another person you should guys should definitely check out for, you know, more Pokemon goodness and just all the memes is Mr. JC Trainers Union. He is just so kind and so generous, and also is one of the most positive people that I've ever seen streaming any game of any kind, of any genre. He really is a breath of fresh air, and I think you would really enjoy his content if you haven't done so already. So check him out, and no worries, Connor. Let's go Birds this Sunday, because I might not see you before the big game. We got to beat those Pats somehow, right? But love you, man. Take care, and I will hopefully see you soon. Maybe in one of your streams. Mr. Beetle, thank you for the sub, Mr. Beetle. Welcome to the Stampede. I wonder if your father is Beetle from the Legend of Zelda series. That would be awesome, and you would probably also say thank you, which would be pretty cool. But no, seriously, thank you, Mr. Beetle, and welcome to our family. Stan, what if they released an event for Missing No? I mean, that'd be very interesting. I wonder how they do it, but yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed. That's one of the best parts of Gen 1, going back and playing, is all the glitches, and Missing No might be the most famous of that, other than the Mew one, so it probably is more famous than the Mew one. I think more people, on average, would know about Missing No than the Mew one, but either way, it's pretty awesome. Amanda Whedon just bought my one-way ticket to Japan. Oh my god, that is crazy hype. Congratulations, Amanda, for doing something life-changing and life-altering and impulsive, but also a... Excuse me, sorry for the hiccups there. But also something that's probably going to change your life for the better, and something that is you're going to look back on and be so happy you... So all of a sudden I'm getting the hiccups. I'm sorry, Amanda. But Amanda, hype. That's... Oh, no. Why are my hiccups back? Guys, I think from now on I'm going to have to be known as the hiccup streamer. Because this is like the third time in the last like 3 months. Oh, you guys are trying to scare... I was like, why is everyone saying boo? Ah! Hiccups. Random Hiccups. I'm going to change my name to Random Hiccups, I think. Because it's true. Random... Although, they're becoming less random. They're becoming more frequent. Maybe I should change my name to Frequent Hiccups. It was so hype too, and then I got the hiccups, and now I can't be as hyped, because every time I try to get hype, they ruin it. Hey, but they didn't ruin a Drampa. 6 more Drampas, my friends. Maybe more, maybe more. Depending on how good this Drampa is to us, we might go to 170. And Mawile's about to, not evolve, but... grow a level. I'm surprised you haven't rebranded. I'm too late in the game to do it at this point, Barley. I stand Abe. What's up, Abe? How's it going? I will drink water. I'm not gonna pull on my ear, but I will drink water. For me, it's just a breathing thing. If I can breathe, like, take long breaths and deep breaths, I'm fine. But the problem is when you stream, you can't really do that because you're constantly talking and answering questions and stuff. So, I'm trying to, like, breathe while also still being, like, you know, a good streamer. It's hard. Hiccups suck. I would rather hiccups than, like, a nosebleed or something, though. I'll be honest. So, yeah. Are you hyped for Justin Timberlake's new album coming out tonight and the halftime show Sunday? Honestly, I'm not that excited about it. His first, like, few singles didn't really catch my ear at all. And, yeah, I like Justin Timberlake, but it's just, like, even his last album, I pre-ordered, the 2020 Experience, and I liked a few songs on it, but overall, I don't know. It was a little more mature than I think I wanted at the time. Maybe I'll really love this new album. We'll see. But, I'll definitely give it a listen on Spotify or something. I don't think I'll be purchasing it this time, but we'll see. This is the 20th anniversary of Aaron Carter, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake. That's kind of crazy in a way. I am interested to see his Super Bowl performance, though. I definitely think that if you would have asked someone, like a critic, like 20 years ago, when NSYNC was, like, on top of the world, if Justin Timberlake by himself would be headlining the Super Bowl show in 20 years, I do think that they would just laugh at you. But, yeah, here he is. He really, I mean, what a career trajectory that guy had. Really, I mean, he's hilarious when he hosts Saturday Night Live, and, you know, he's done some good acting in his day. He's definitely a talented singer with, like, lots of hits. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be really interesting. I like Justin Timberlake. I'm planning to start a channel teaching people on the first games that started the game genre. I think that's awesome, Brandon. It sounds pretty original to me. That's the key, I think. Something you're passionate about and something that no one else is really doing yet. Good luck. Drampa looks like a librarian. What? What is? Are you taking acid in the library again? How does your librarian look like Drampa? He actually, you know what though? I'm not gonna lie. He kind of looks like, I had this art teacher named Mr. Signer. I never actually had him, but he was, like, at my school. Drampa kind of reminds me of him, I'm not gonna lie. If there's any teacher that reminds me, he had, like, the mustache, the little, like, soul patchy, like, thing going on. Yeah. If any teacher, it'd be Mr. Signer. It's just Justin Timberlake. He's done it so often, it's just, meh. Well, Barley, we'll see. Did Stan just say... No, I didn't say to take acid, Barley. Stop twisting my words. I said, have you been taking acid in your library? Yes. Female Drampa, the bearded lady. Yo, Sergeant Nate Dogg, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, and I hope you're doing well. I'll ban you, Stan. Barley. I'll ban you from Roy's server. See, if I ban you from my own server, it won't do any damage. But if I ban you from all of Roy's communities, I can't really ban you from his streams, but let's be honest, he streams like once a week. So, hopefully it's twice. I hope he streams again tomorrow or something. But, yeah, I can ban you from right now because you have no privileges. I could ban you from Roy's Discord server, and that would hurt you more than anything else, I think. No more PUBG and Discord chat. Everyone in Roy's Discord bans me. It's a daily meme. True, but do they ban you from the voice chats? Like, indefinitely? Because here's the thing. I wouldn't ban you. I would create a group in Roy's chat with 0 privileges. All you'd be able to do is read the general chat, but you wouldn't be able to post anything. You wouldn't be able to join any voice chats. That is what I would do. But yeah, why do they ban you so much? My librarian looks like that. Oh, they have a long neck. Okay. Hey, it's rated T for team. We have that. It's called Barbarian. Oh, really? Man, he took my idea of Team Skull. Because I had that. It was Team Rocket. That's what I have for the longest time. Because when you ban somebody, they just make another account or like relog in with the same one or whatever. So it's like, if you have a troll, they just keep coming back. And especially earlier on, like a year ago with Random 10s, we needed to get rid of some trolls. So what I do is instead of banning them, I just give them 0 privileges. So then they couldn't rejoin unless they wanted to use a separate email address. But that took more effort, and most trolls, some do, some actually did. But like, it worked. It worked. Squid can verify. Feels bad, man. Uh-oh. How long do you expect to be hunting for the Drampa? I want to go to 165. However, depending on how long that number actually takes to get to, I want this stream to be at least be minimum 2 hours. But yeah, my goal coming in was 165. I can't really go past 10 p.m. because that's when like my brother goes to bed and he has to work in the mornings pretty early. So yeah, he's actually got a really long day tomorrow because he's got to get his car all fixed. Fun fact, my librarian is half giraffe and a half Drampa. What does that even mean? I asked my dad if I could get a dog because I did really well in the studies last year and he said no. Oh, Lucy. If it makes you feel any better, for years, my parents refused to get us a pet. We had a cat when we were younger, and then we went years without a pet. And it was weird. I don't know what like. It doesn't feel weird now because it's like, it's a smaller apartment I'm in. But like, when we were like living in our house, it felt weird to not have a dog or like a cat. But, you know, a few years later, finally, they kind of buckled after just... And I also think it helped when we got like... I mean, mind you, like... Who knows what age is the right age, but like it definitely, you might have like younger siblings or something, I don't know, but when like my brother was of a certain age that he could actually walk the dog and like, because he wanted a big dog too, we didn't want like a you know, Pomeranian or a Chihuahua or anything like that. He wanted a lab, but a lab's really big, so my dad kind of waited until he was old enough to kind of understand the responsibility of having a dog, and then he still never walked it or did anything. But he eventually got a dog for his birthday when I think he turned 13 or something. So yeah. Do you ever turn off your 3DS during the Drampa hunt? Yes, but I put it on standby. I put it on standby. Standby. But I actually though, I think, all right, I'm gonna do a few more turns here, but I think I'm actually just gonna run to the bathroom really quickly, guys. Sorry. But when I come back, we will definitely finish this off in full. I'd like it to call at least once more before I go to the bathroom and go to the bathroom on an even 160 because I'm OCD like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Come on. All right. If it doesn't call here, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to play this game with Drampa. It could take another 60 turns, which is like the equivalent of like 15 minutes. Okay. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me 1 second. Well, a few seconds. More than 1 second. That would be bad. But I will be right back. I promise. I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Apologies again for having to run, but you know, nature calls. All right. Gotta actually find the... There we go. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Apologies for... Oh, really got to turn that down. Sorry. But yeah, apologies for, you know, going to the bathroom. It happens. It happens. But we're back, and we're finishing off. We got 6 more encounters here on Drampa to get through until the end of the stream. Will it be shiny in the next 6? The odds say no, but my heart says yes. But no, seriously. Why do we jump 10 more? It's because my face. My face, cheerleader. My face. It scares people away. It scares children. Does it finally want to call now that I'm back? Let's find out. Let's find out. If it calls on this one, on this turn, then we'll see. Oh my god, it actually called. Wow. Wow. I don't know if that means it's going to be successful, but it was not. The good news is, though, it doesn't matter because we got Skill Swap Harvest, so eventually it will call in something. It has to, right? Right? You're ending soon. That works well because Thomas is streaming soon. Oh, awesome. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't mind. If he's streaming while we end, I can definitely... We can raid Thomas. Thomas is awesome, and he's drawn more images of me than anyone in their right mind should ever draw, so he definitely deserves a nice little shout-out and a nice little raid. Yeah, I'd love to raid Thomas. You should tell him, Barley. You should tell him to start streaming as soon as he can, so then when we finish here... Because 6 could take another, like, half an hour, or it could take another, like 6 turns. It's all kind of randomized right now, so it's like, I don't know when we're going to end the stream, but it could be very soon. It could be a while from now. It just, again, it depends on Drampa and its ability to call successfully. Aspinda and Beware. Meet the game, no hugging. The Dizzy Bear was made. Nice, nice. Dizzy Bear for the win. I love it. He's streaming Dark Souls 3 and 10-ish. He goes late, so he'll be up. Awesome. Yeah, well, he's Western like you, right? So, yeah. I'm sure he'll be streaming for a while, which is cool for anybody on the West Coast. Or, I mean, even if you're not on the West Coast, if you're a night owl like me, like, after this, I'm gonna call my girlfriend, and then I am probably gonna finish off the script of the rarest Xbox games. And then, yeah, then I'll probably go to bed and be up, and I'll probably, like, watch an entire movie or something. He's Central. Oh, is he? Is he? What state is he in? Colorado? Is Colorado... I always assumed Colorado was West Coast. My bad. I know. You're Katy Perry wrote a song about you. And hey, we're finally at 160. Nice. But yeah, Katy Perry wrote a song about you, Barley. California barrels, they're unforgettable. Daisy, Dukes, and Band every day. From Roy's server, it is unimaginable. Oh, 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 oh. California barrels, they're incredible. Every single day, making us stink. Hate Gen 7, cause they are forgettable. Oh. Did you just assume my gender? I did. I assumed that you were a California barrel. Colorado's on Mountain Time, which is a different kind of time zone altogether. Man, I gotta get my time zone straight. I put it in the song, Barley. I said that from your perspective, you thought that Gen 7 was forgettable. Did you not hear the song? Did you not listen to the song? I really want the Smash Bros. Link amiibo, but they're so expensive. Are they really expensive? I'm glad I picked one up. I actually think Neon got mine for me as a birthday gift. He got me the Super Smash Mario. I have every Super Smash Bros. Amiibo minus Bayonetta and Corrin's like Player 2 ones. I never bought the Mii Fighters either because I think that's ridiculous and I didn't want to pay money for something I don't care about, honestly. I don't have Kirby, weirdly enough. And Kirby was around when like they started going scarce. Kirby was on like all the shelves. And I was like, oh wait, Kirby will be around forever. But then they introduced those new Kirby amiibos and I couldn't find one anywhere for the life of me. The same thing basically happened with Donkey Kong as well. When they announced the Donkey Kong Mario Party one, it just went like into like hiatus. But I was actually able to find one at a flea market and the guy was like 20 bucks Canadian. And I was like, he didn't even, that's very rarely do you go to like a flea market or something and actually get a steal? Because most people like think like, especially in games and like certain things that actually have collectability, people know what they're worth, like, you know, cards, whatever it is. But this guy was just literally like, okay, like 20 bucks. I was like, yeah, 20 bucks, like that's perfect. And I got a Donkey Kong for 20 bucks, like months. We're talking months after it had been like sold out everywhere. Like the game store that I normally frequent, it was going for like 60 bucks or something. So it was a steal and a half. We all know the best game is Knack 2, baby. I love Knack 2. Hey Stan, what can you suggest for SOSing Dewpider? It's been such a long time since I've done Dewpider. Does it have any real like issues, or can you just kind of chain it with anything? I forget. Does it have like accuracy lowering moves, or what's its like kind of build? Excuse me. The odds are not that good. I really want one because of the Twilight outfit in Breath of the Wild. True. Yeah, I basically stopped collecting amiibo after because I knew if I started with any of them, I would get carried away and need the whole set because I'm a completionist like that. So my thing is I just don't buy. So like I really wanted to get the champion amiibos but then I was like, if I get those, I'm gonna want Link and Zelda, and then I'll want all of the Breath of the Wild, and then I'll want the 30th anniversary like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and like it becomes very expensive, and I don't actually have the room for them anymore either. They're already like all cluttered in one single like cabinet in my house, in my apartment. So it's yeah, I don't have the room for them. They're, especially because I keep mine in box because I'm a weird collector like that. I'm literally the guy from Toy Story 2. I forget his name. I think it's Al, but he's the chicken guy. And yeah. Can you hunt a shiny Necrozma? You cannot, unfortunately. Infestation. What does Infestation do? Sorry. I've never had a sold out amiibo problem. I live in an area where you get 3 street passes a year. Pardon? What do you mean, cheerleader? I'm confused. Stan, when do you stop telling jokes? I never stop telling jokes because it's in me to give. It's like blood or milk or... Wait, milk? What? I don't know. Milk, it's in... There's something about milk that's... What is the milk tagline? Besides drink milk, love life? Anyway, the point is, no, I don't have milk in me to give. I do have blood and I do have jokes. That's what I have. That's what I bring to the table. Just waiting for Giratina to shine for me. You got this, fandom edits. You got this. It will shine. It'll be blue and beautiful and you'll love it. How? I'm watching Toy Story right now. Really? Got milk. Yes. Yes. That's... Barley. I'm the only regular to my favorite game store. Most everyone who goes in there doesn't... Oh, true. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. It makes a lot more sense now. I was like, what? Yo, 161. 161. 4 more Drampa babies to be hunted tonight. Thomas pushed the stream back 20 minutes? Uh-oh. Well, who knows, man? These next 4 Drampas might take 20 minutes, so we'll see. We shall see. But I'd like to raid Thomas. I think maybe we just raid Thomas even if he doesn't because like all we'd have to do, Barley, if you can like get a link that he's posted in Roy's Discord before, we could still use that link and literally be there waiting for him on his live page while he's getting set up to stream, and it'll freak him out. So we might be able to do that if you want to try something along those lines. Oh, it's calling. It's calling. It's not call in. It's calling. Oh, or not. Or not. We tried. California Barley. It's actually catchy, Barley. I'm sorry. Maybe that's my sequel to Take a Stock. California Barls. They're into medical science and stuff. That's just what they do. He is kind of the best. Tom is good at arting. Yeah, Thomas is a good artist for sure. He did like, I want him to do a Super Saiyan version of Roy though, because he did like a Saiyan version of Roy, but I want to see the Super Saiyan version, you know. Stan, I love your brilliant and evil. Oh, brilliant and evil mind. Thank you, thank you. Bunny loves ramen. I appreciate that. Well, back in 1998. I only played one song. It was California Barls. That is what I said. But now a new song is here to be choosed on. This date, it's February, Groundhog Day. That's what they say, and Barley's gonna be okay. Anyway, that's enough of that. Dayreen, no! I don't know why it won't. And yo, what's up? Welcome back, Mindless. How's it going? California Barls, we're always banning them every single time that you look. The voice of an angel. I've been told that I have a beautiful voice. It's like Bruce Willis or Kelsey Grammer's voice at the beginning of the Frasier theme song. It's beautiful. Well, back in 19 Barley Barl. He was a little Carl. I had to time out Barley because he was posting inappropriate links. How does he make these fake lyrics fit so well? It's just years of experience. Do you know the way? Do it. Do it. Yes. That was Palpatine, by the way. Musical genius. I've been called many things, but I don't think I've ever been called a musical genius before. It's back. Thank you, Barley. Yeah, it's like you guys said. It's like California Barls. We're always banning them. That's what it is. I had to time him out. Stan, I got the shiny ball toy. Nice, JT McGee. Also, you have an amazing name. But JT McGee, congratulations on the shiny ball toy. It's gonna look very nice when it evolves. That's awesome. I tried shiny hunting for Pyukumuku yesterday and I got in like 10 minutes, so I decided to get the Tapas and Beast Balls, and that took 5 hours. Wow. It's usually the reverse of that. So, I mean, Carlos, in a weird way, congratulations, but... so, Stan, can I say a spoiler for The Last Jedi or nah? I'd rather you didn't. There's still probably people out there who haven't. I think, like, for a film, a year is, like, a good gauge of, like, you know, before you start getting into spoilers. Like, I still think it's too soon for people to spoil, like, Get Out, for example. There's, like, twists in that movie that I am so happy were not spoiled for me. So when I watched it, like, 7-8 months later, I actually was like, oh, wow, this is really good. But had it been spoiled for me already, I would have been expecting it, and therefore, you know. So, please, please do not. Pokemon was referenced in The Flash in last night's episode. Really? Was it Cisco? Was it Cisco? When I get hit by infestation, I can't switch out, and my health gets drained quickly. Ooh, interesting. I don't know. Honestly, I think I just honestly, like, kept using potions and stuff and got really lucky, and the Dewpider showed up pretty quickly for me. In, like, I think it was 132 or something encounters. But the point being, Brandon, I would actually Google it online, because I'm sure someone has done a build that will perfectly help you overcome that. Because, yeah, that's a pain in the butt, obviously. And I actually, now that you mention it, I kind of remember it being a hassle, and I definitely was not as prepared as I should have been. So, I am, unfortunately, not the guy to you know, educate on Dewpider hunts. But if you ever go for a Morlul or a Alolan Geodude or something of that nature, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. But, yeah, Togedemaru as well. Jar Jar is the Last Jedi. Well, he might be. It's left in the air. Yeah, Cisco was thinking Bulbasaur. Who else? Man, he says Bulbasaur is the cutest. I can tweet you the clip. Sure, yeah, go for it. I'll watch it, but I knew it had to be Cisco. He's like their... It's like any of the writers trying to get their, like, nerdiness into the show is like, let's use Cisco. That he's like their go-to. All right, guys, we have 2 Drampas left before the end of this stream. We probably could have gone a little longer, but then my bathroom break kind of ruined that, so I apologize. But either way... We still, who knows, it could take another half an hour to get both of these Drampas we need. Or, like it happened on Tuesday, they could come super quick. I don't know. Like, that Drampa is like that. So, we shall see how much longer the stream goes. But for now, just know, I'm just stating it right now, we have 2 more Drampas to find until the stream is over. And that was not one of them. Maybe a Starmie with Rapid Spin? Oh. Yo, what's up, Side Dragon? How's it going? How you been? What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Oh my god. I love that. Prequel memes is amazing. Prequel memes is like, it's phenomenal. I need to actually subscribe to the Reddit. I just keep going to the front page and they're there, and then I'll like click on it. Anyway, but I need to actually like go to Prequel memes and subscribe because it's so good. Like, there's a meme yesterday of like, what would you rather, $1 million or Ewan McGregor to walk up behind you out of nowhere and say hello there? And like, just the stories from that one, like just the comments, it just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. There was like one about like a Natalie Portman commercial being like, what would you do for love? And then it's like Anakin with like the lightsaber and all the younglings. And someone in the comments just started talking. They're like, actually, this perfume is really good. It's got the perfect mixture of like spicy oak and like a little bit of like nutmeg in it. And I love it. It's perfect for date night. And then someone's just like, yeah, exactly the conversation I subscribed to prequel memes for. It's like, it's so good. Nice, Genji. I'll definitely check, or Grenji, sorry. I'll definitely check it out. I've been lurking on your past streams, just not speaking. Oh yeah, no worries. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. I hope all is well, my friend. Well, my derpy German Shepherd is ready to come in. Have a good night and stay shining. Thank you again, Brandon, for all of the love and all of the support and like seriously, all the donations and stuff. That was way too much. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna try to get the top Rhino thing sort of fixed, and if I can't, I'll have to manually. But I want you to be recognized for your contributions, obviously, because it not only helps me just pay rent and be able to stream, but it helps the community because it helps me get better equipment like that capture card I just bought recently. So I really do appreciate it. Also, Wolfger, well, good night, Stanums. Maybe better luck on Sunday, and I look forward to it. Also, if you still like the meme, oh, one second. If you still like the meme, I found this vid and it made my day since this morning. Let me check it out. I gotta do this just discreetly though, in case it's. Why won't it? Huh? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, why isn't it opening? Oh, I will check it out. I'm not gonna do it on stream, but I promise I will check it out after the stream. It's Ugandan Knuckles in Breath of the Wild. That's awesome. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you, Wolfger, Lionel Hype, and yeah, you're amazing, and for everything, I am so grateful. And have a great rest of your night. Have a stellar weekend. And I swear, Sunday, I'm gonna get like a little comment being like, I got the shiny Celebi in like 1500 or like or 2200 or something. But the point being is you're gonna get the shiny Celebi before the next stream. I feel it. I flipped. Don't you flip, Barley. Don't you flip. Hello, Ryan Spitzer. What's up? Hey, love your videos. Hello, Adam. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I bet you've never heard that one before. Oh, no! With 2 to go, he unplugs the 2DS. The hype is becoming overwhelming thanks to Wolfger and everybody else. Oh, I actually thought just plugging it in would work this time. Okay. Boom. Bing. Boom. Bing. Boom. Why did I hit that? That could have been bad. There you go. There we go. We're back. No Drampas were called in the interim. I'm coming back to your streams. I haven't watched them since the beginning of 2016. Mason, that's crazy because I actually didn't stream until late 2016. So that's really odd. But I'm glad to have you back either way. The rarest unpopular opinions. Shiny Embryon? Shiny Espeon is great. It's the best shiny ever made. Wonder Guard ignores bugs so you wouldn't be bound. Also, Magikarp. Thank you, by the way, for everybody helping out. So, like, with the Dewpider hunt. I really do appreciate that. Because it is not my forte, like I said earlier. So, it does make a difference. Also, we got one more Drampa. One more Grandpa to go until the end of the stream. I don't know when it's going to happen. JKXE! Had fun watching the stream. Hope you'll get it next stream. Hey. It could still happen. 165 could be the one. But either way, thank you so much, JKXE, for the donation. I appreciate you. JKXE hype! You're honestly amazing. Thank you for everything today, and I appreciate you, man. I hope to see you Sunday. I hope you have a great weekend, like I've said to Wolfger and everybody else, and I really do, though, wish the best for you this weekend, and yeah, thank you. Just seriously, thank you so much. I really do appreciate everything you did for me and the community in the stream today, so you're wonderful, and I appreciate the heck out of you, and yeah. One more hype. That was sorry. I did a Daft Punk thing there, but it ended up me sounding more like a nerd named Melvin, I think. But anyway, today I picked up Ultra Moon DBS. Nice. I hope you're enjoying it. We have one more Drampa. One more Drampa. And Black Panther, 2 weeks today. Actually, that is something I should mention right now. I don't think I'll be streaming on Thursday, 2 weeks from now, because of Black Panther. As some of you guys know who have been with me for a very long time, Thursdays are when like it's a tradition of mine and like my friends from like college / Walmart. Whenever we don't see each other very often, actually almost never. But when there's a new Marvel movie come out, we on the Thursday night we go and see it as a group. And Black Panther will be no different. But I promise you, there's like no other Marvel movies until like May, and then by that time I'll probably have a new schedule. Anyway, so yeah, it's only gonna be this one Thursday for the rest of like the winter schedule. And so yeah, apologies for that. I know it sounds bad, and I should definitely put the streams first. It's just it's one of those traditions, and it's like I can't bring myself to just like throw away because it's like the one outlet that I get to really hang out with those guys. So I'm sorry. I'm putting the emotions for the stream just that one day, but we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll go longer on Sunday or something. I don't know when it comes time for that, of course. But we will figure something out. I promise you guys. All right, guys, one more. Thank you for everybody like saying shiny and all that good stuff. One more Drampa. And we called for it, but it was not shiny. But it did at least show up. There's 165. Another 30 in the bag. We'll hopefully be able to get 200 or so by Sunday. So that'll mark the end of another week. But yeah, still no shiny. This one's obviously playing a little hardball for us, which sucks because it's like the worst Pokemon you want to take forever. If any Pokemon could show up in the first 100, this is the one I'd want it to be. That or Delmise again. But anyway, unfortunately, it's not happening. Yo, Mindless, one more Drampa. How about one more donation? Oh my god, you're putting me in a corner. All right, we got 15 minutes till my brother has to go to bed, so we can do it. Thank Mindless Enigma for this one last Drampa you guys are going to see. We'll go one more, 166. We'll do it for you, Mindless. Thank you for the donation. Mindless hype, not only for that donation, but also for basically for getting one more Drampa out of me. Yeah, we can do it. We got this. We'll go one more, you guys. This could honestly be it, though, so I can't do anything if this one... I thought it was going to be, too. That was like a long, like, lull down. I was like, uh-oh. The stream's going to be over in, like, just a second, but yeah. Well, Barley, what if we raided Thomas before he went? Like, that's what I'm saying. If you find any of his links before, it's the same link to any of and all of his streams. So if you find a link in Roy's Discord, then we can actually raid Thomas before he even goes live. So like by the time he goes live, there will be a bunch of people just like waiting for him in the stream, which I think would be hilarious. But it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm just floating it. Oh, well, there. I was just literally reading your comment too, Mindless. Yeah, she was saying, I didn't actually mean one more. I sent it late, but one more is always appreciated. Well, the one more did show up, 166, and still not shiny. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in for tonight's stream. It was another amazing one. It started off amazing. It ended amazing. There was hype throughout it. We had that beautiful raid by Asteroid Mania Videos. Again, check out Asteroid Mania Videos if you've not done so already. It is worth your time. The guy's super talented and loves this series more than anyone I know. Thank you to everybody who donated tonight. I want to thank everybody who donated. Starting all the way back over 2 hours ago, we had JKXE, more JKXE, Casual Spoon, Jax, more JKXE, Wolfger Lionel, JKXE, and finally Mindless Enigma with that last donation of the night. And on the Super Chat side of things, we had Mojo the Destroyer, Overkill Laharl, Brandon Mefford, who went crazy tonight, Cheerleader Squid, more Brandon Meffords, and finally Amanda Wheaton. Thank you to all who tuned in. Not only, I mean, especially to my donators, because you really do keep this possible, but just to anybody who gave your time, you devoted your energy, your night to watching the stream, hanging out with us, and going through the pain of no Drampa yet again. I appreciate you. I hope, against all hopes, that this Sunday we'll be able to hit 200, and with that, we can finally put to bed this shiny hunt, because it is a long time overdue, and I want to try out my new capture card on type null. But until then, we're going to keep at it, and until then, as I always say, happy hunting, baby rhinos, and wait, one sec. Sorry, Barley's trying to do something. Go raid Thomas. Go find Thomas. We don't have a link right now. Go find Thomas. It's Fancy Penguin Productions. If you put that in your search browser, you'll be able to... He's about to stream. He's literally about to go live. If you go on Roy's Discord or my Discord, I'll post a link there. But, yeah, that's going to do it for me. Have a phenomenal weekend, guys. Please go do a small raid on Thomas after the fact. He will be streaming in the next 5 minutes. I love you guys. And, yeah, peace. Thank you so much for another wonderful stream. Seriously, guys, you're amazing. And I'll see you on Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. Peace.